was time. The last plan was 2003. We're well aware that a lot changes in 20 years, and we really wanted a new plan that can help us, guide us for the next decade plus, focus on some of the new things that are out there, whether it's invasives, but also some of the philosophies, and get back to the original why the forestry lots were developed.
We should have a plan for how to address all these lots, all these stands, all these ecological communities, to understand the state that they're in now, the history of how they got to be, how they are now. And I understand too, right? We see it in a snapshot in a moment, but it's a living thing. And so we have to also plan for what it's going to look like, how it's going to be, how healthy it's going to be in the future. It's not just forestry, it's ecology. That we have our streams running through here, right? There's soils, there's wildlife. And to account for all of that and package it all together, if you will, into an approach of what to do, how and why, and how to prioritize.
I think for us, the focus is on the soil, the water protection, those other things that we're trying to really focus on, environmental conservation, and timber or possible timber harvesting is a byproduct of that. If that could be done to improve on those and to make healthy, diverse forest, which are buzzwords, but true. And quite frankly, that has not been done in a long, long time in our lots. And so we have some lack of diversity issues, which is affecting certain forestry lots.
And to use a little more specific of an example, statewide, northeast-wide, there's a Young Forest Initiative, which is really promoting some aggressive forestry practices and early successional forest types for certain types of habitat. But that is not the initiative that's guiding this plan. Rather, we have a lot of mature forest stands in the Erie County forest lots, and they're going to be maintained primarily or almost essentially with selective thinning and work to maintain the mature forest enclosed canopy forest types. The only differences at half our lots are those conifer plantations. Due to the lack of diversity in those, the lack of regeneration, those areas, some of those areas, could be managed a little more aggressively than the remaining hardwood land, because we want to encourage regeneration. We want to encourage more tree and plant species to go in there. And the only way to do that is to get more sun to the forest floor.